Hola, ¿cómo estás? Are you struggling to stay motivated when learning Spanish? Well, I am here to help you, and it's actually really simple to feel motivated when learning Spanish. I have gone through this many times. I have the high highs and I have the low lows, and I've fallen into these times where I just don't feel motivated to learn any Spanish. So, how can we feel motivated again? Well, the first thing we need to remember is what's our why? Why are we even doing this in the first place? Is it to connect with a romantic partner, travel throughout Latin America, maybe you'd like to retire in Mexico? You need to have your why present in your mind. Because when you give up and it's hard, typically it's because you've forgotten why you're doing this in the first place. Next, make it easy. James Clear has a fantastic book called Atomic Habits, and one thing he talks about in order to develop a good habit is to make it easy. So let's say that for you, you're not feeling motivated, and you're like, I don't know if I want to keep learning Spanish. What if you just tell yourself, I'm going to do 30 seconds of Spanish per day? That's so easy. It's almost impossible to not do that. That could just be talking to yourself for 30 seconds. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Or, I don't know, opening up Duolingo. Whatever you can do to make it as easy as possible so that you stay consistent. Now, next is to make it fun. Yay, fun. Okay, so if you like watching TV in English, just do that in Spanish. Or if you like reading books, try to read books in Spanish. Learning Spanish does not need to be a chore. You should make it fun and make it enjoyable. Something I try to remind my students is that you want to make this a part of your life. This is a new you. It's not just a little thing you're doing for the new year. No, this is a thing that you're going to keep doing and you'll do for the rest of your life. So make it fun. Next, expect mistakes. Boo. No one likes to make mistakes, but it's just part of the journey. And honestly, if you're not making mistakes, then you're not learning. So it's okay if you make mistakes. Don't let that discourage you. Don't let that make you feel like, this just isn't for me. Making mistakes is part of the process. Okay? Next, track your progress. I don't know what to do here. I'll just do that. Track your progress, because this will help you see, hey, you know what? Even though I haven't really felt like I've been improving, I actually am. I mean, if I look at my Spanish from 1 month ago, it's crazy how much I've improved. So make it easy to track your progress. Maybe film yourself, once a month or what have you. Whatever you can do that will be easy and fun to track your progress. Next, make it social. Yay, friends. Maybe a romantic partner. Okay? Remember, the whole reason we are learning Spanish is so that we can connect with other people. So make it social. Go out into your community. Find new friends. Maybe go online, an app like Tandem or Hello Talk. Meet people on online language exchange. Make it fun. And the cool thing is, when you make Spanish-speaking friends, what ends up happening is now you don't necessarily have to pay a teacher if you don't want to. I mean, of course you can, and you probably should. But if cost is a worry for you, then you can just speak Spanish with your friends. And finally, remember, the key thing here is that consistency always beats intensity. The people who try to do 5 hours of Spanish per day end up burning themselves out. Maybe they'll do it for like a week and then they give up. They're like, this is just too hard. I would much rather do 1 minute a day for the rest of your life than, 5 hours a day and you burn yourself out a week later. So just remember, consistency always beats intensity. So if you're lacking motivation, the number one thing to do is just make it super easy. Like I said, show up for like 30 seconds and just say, okay, I'm just going to, do this and, make it easy. Just make it super easy. So remember, consistency always beats intensity. Pues muchas gracias por ver este video. If you'd like to learn more Spanish, you can click the link in the video description, or you can go to SpanishLink.com to join our Fluent Spanish Speaker Academy. Our goal is to help you have a 10-minute conversation in Spanish in 90 days without feeling confident. Muchas gracias y espero que tengas buen día. Hasta luego.